Madison.
My name's Gabriella. My name's Kendall.
Today we're going to be showing you how to make homemade soft pretzels.
Let's start. The first thing you have to do is wash your hands. The next step is that you have to have 1.5 cups of warm water at 110 Fahrenheit, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 package of active dry yeast, 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and 2 ounces of melted butter. Then you're gonna pour the hot water in the bowl. Then you're going to pour the sugar in. But make sure you don't drop the bowl in. And then you put the salt in. And then you're going to mix it up.
After you have the salt and sugar all mixed together with the water, you want to pour in 1 packet of active dry yeast. But don't mix it, let it sit for 5 minutes until it foams all up.
After 5 minutes, this is what it should look like. Next, you are going to add your 4.5 cups of flour into the bowl. You can dump the whole thing. You can dump the rest of it in. It just looks like a snow mountain. Next, you add 2 ounces of melted butter.
The next thing you need to do after all your ingredients are in the bowl is put on the kneading hook on your mixer. And then you need to lock your mixer in place. And then you turn your mixer on low speed for 4 to 5 minutes.
Oh, I see a little poofy. mix, then you can pick it up out of the bowl, and then lightly get a napkin with vegetable oil on it, and coat it around the bowl. Then you can put the dough back in the bowl.
Once the dough is back in the bowl, you want to cover it with plastic wrap and let it sit for an hour, about an hour. And you have to wait until it doubles in size. Keeping it by a warm place, like on top of a stove, is helpful to make it double in size faster.
So it has been an hour, and the dough has risen, and now the Saran wrap has made a dome, and now we are going to show you what it looks. And the dough is twice its size, and now we're going to show you what it looks like from the inside. Oh, it's popping all right. Oh. Take that off, and now it's a bowl. So put that.
Before you start making the pretzels, you want to boil some water. To do that, you need to pour 10 cups of water into a saucepan, and then have 2/3 cups of baking soda in a bowl, and then you're going to pour it in the saucepan. After that, you want to stir it, and then you're going to let it dissolve.
Slowly.
And then once you are done stirring, you will need a parent's supervision or guardian's help to turn on the stove.
This recipe makes 8 pretzels. Divide your dough into 8 pieces.
When rolling your pretzel dough, cover the pieces that you are not going to be using right now. That way they do not dry out.
And while rolling your dough, when you're rolling your dough, make sure when you're done, it's a 2 feet long snake. But it's made out of dough, right?
It's a dough snake.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Or if you make it out of domino, it's a domino snake.
But we're talking about pretzels.
Mm-hmm. So it's a pretzel snake. But since it's still dough, it's a dough snake.
Can only be found in the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen of Daddy's. Daddy's kitchen, because he always cooks in it a lot.
The snake is not growing.
So now that we have our dough snakes, now we are going to shape them into a pretzel. So first you take the ends of your dough snakes and make it into a U. And then you're going to take the ends again and you're going to crisscross them. So then this one in the left hand is going to come back to the left hand. And now that you have that, now you're going to take these and bring them to the bottom. And then you're going to shape your pretzel how you want it to look like. Then you're going to push your fingers down on where it's going to end. And then you shape your pretzel out how you like it. First, you make a U shape, then this one in the left hand is going to come back to the left hand. And then you're going to put it down and shape it how you want it to.
First you make a U shape, and then the side in your left hand always comes back to your left hand, and the one in the right hand always comes back to the right hand. And then you want to pull it down, and then you want to smush the ends to the dough, that way they do not fall off. And then you can just shape it however you think it looks nice. Once you are done rolling out all of your pretzels, you want to put your pretzels on a cookie sheet that is lined with parchment paper.
So now we are going to boil our pretzels in the boiling water with baking soda in it, and the baking soda helps make it golden brown when it's in the oven.
Now we are going to be putting the pretzel into the pan of boiling water for 30 seconds. The baking soda helps turn the pretzel golden brown. The pretzel will start getting bigger when you put this pretzel in for 30 seconds. Also, while the pretzel is being baked, you will want to grab out some salt. Now when you take the pretzel out, it will be a little bit wet from the water. Once that is out, you will want to take your salt and sprinkle it on the pretzel, that way it stays on. See how much bigger the pretzel got?
So once your pretzels are done with their baking soda bath, you want to set your oven temperature to 450 degrees. Then you are going to take your salted pretzels and you're going to put them on the top rack for about 12 to 14 minutes.
Our pretzels have been cooking for 12 minutes. Now we are going to be taking them out and placing them on a cooling rack for 5 minutes. They look delicious. Thank
Thank
you
you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video of how to make pretzels. So don't forget to subscribe to our videos.
But the last step is to enjoy!